We are now live and recording.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to a meeting of the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Trustee Good and Trustee Huser. As a reminder, this meeting is being recorded. Michelle, roll call, please.
Cisneros,
Here.
Good,
Here.
Huser. Huser not present.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is call for public comment. Before we begin public comment, I would like to remind everyone of some of the ground rules for speaking during this meeting. Specifically, under the State Bar's policy regarding public comment, members of the public cannot cede their time to another speaker. Any attempts to deceive this body by disguising your voice, using different aliases or names to participate is not allowed as permissible under State Bar's policy against disruptive or disorderly conduct that may result in removal from the meeting. We appreciate your cooperation in maintaining a respectful and orderly environment for all attendees. I'd also like to remind everyone that under the Bagley-Keene Open Meeting Act, public comments must pertain to items that are on the agenda or be related to matters that are within the jurisdiction of this agency. State Bar staff will attempt to call members of the public in order they appear in the attendee pool. For those who are participating by Zoom, you have a function for virtually raising your hand. It is a hand icon and should appear at the bottom center of your screen. If you wish to address the board, please click on the hand icon now and State Bar staff will call on you in the order the hands are raised. For those who are participating by phone, you may virtually raise your hand by pressing *9, that is the star key, then number 9. Again, doing so will alert staff that you would like to make a comment and State Bar staff will call on you and open your microphone so that you can address the board. For those who are participating from a notice location, please alert staff present in the room that you would like to make a comment. Due to time restrictions, we're allowing 2 minutes for each speaker. Please note staff will have an on-screen countdown timer visible to all attendees during the duration of your public comment. The timer's 2-minute countdown will begin as soon as you start your comment, and the on-screen timer will flash throughout the final 10 seconds. Michelle, do we have any folks wishing to make public comment?
We have 3 raised hands. I just need to confirm with Trustee Huser. Do you have any in-person public commenters?
I do not.
Okay, confirmed. There are none. We can go ahead and move to the raised hands. First up is Gigi's phone. Your mic is enabled.
Okay, so I want to speak to you about Kendrick Moxon. His bar number is 128240. He has broken many rules of the bar, but specifically Rule 3.1. He keeps doing lawsuits against people that are protesting against Scientology, which is their right to protest against them. And he keeps bringing up BS that gets thrown out or they just drag it out so that it costs the person that they're going against so much money. It wastes their money, their time, the city, the county, the state's money. He's doing a lot of violations, and I'm looking at his disciplinary actions or whatever, and there's nothing listed on his bar number, and I'm wondering why. He is an unindicted co-conspirator of Operation Snow White, which was the infiltration of the U.S. government and different countries too, but mainly the U.S. government, where Scientology put people into different government agencies and different positions so that they could infiltrate and get things done how they want it to be done. I don't get how Kendrick Moxon still has his bar when I'm going to use this term not legally, but just based on me saying what I heard. He assaulted my friend and hit her in her foot 2 times in the courtroom the other day. And I don't know why someone that is a bar member is allowed to be a lawyer when in the courtroom they are physically hurting people that are in a wheelchair. You know, like this lady is in a wheelchair. He came up to her and hit her in her foot multiple times and gave her a mean look while he was doing it. This guy should not have a bar. He should not be endorsed by the state bar. His bar should be revoked. I don't know what you can do. I'm new to this. I don't know what consequences there can be. But please look into Kendrick Moxon and see what can be done, you know, disciplinary wise or just revoking his license completely. Thank you. I yield my time.
Thank you. Next up, we have Laura FM. Laura, your mic is enabled.
Hi, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I actually want to echo what the last caller was just calling, but I would like to make my own statement again to you guys. I've addressed this fraud lawyer or whatever you want to call him. To me, he's a criminal. I was born in the organization, the physical indentured slave organization of Scientology that they call the C organization that Kendrick Moxon is a part of. And I was giving him orders as a 14, 15-year-old child. I was receiving orders from executives like David Miscavige who were covering up the death of Lisa McPherson. Kendrick Moxon is all over that case. He has covered up so many different cases that I've brought about to you guys' attention on the board. As a child, I was born and raised in this slave organization that he covers up the crimes that are happening as the lawyer or the quote representative of Scientology. There needs to be a major investigation done. I sent a report that I may have mistaken was like an edited version of not the completed letter that I wanted to write, and didn't get any call, didn't receive any sort of email back from the board. And this came out of my childhood slavery abuses of Scientology that Kendrick Moxon's covered up. He's also covered up his own daughter's death. He was a part of lying about her death records in Hemet in Riverside. There's over 40 cases that I could bring up with Kendrick Moxon violating and using his lawyer credentials to shut people up and to sue protesters and to arrest people falsely. He's doing it on a daily basis in the courtrooms. He's doing it everywhere. He helped get me fired from my job where I was a caregiver for 15 years.
Thank you, Laura. Your time is up. We'll move to the next public commenter. I have listed as Audit LA. Your mic is enabled.
Yes, good morning. I also am talking about Kendrick Moxon. I was at a court case last week where he is, on behalf of Scientology, suing 5 different lawsuits of the city of LA for, CPRA stuff, where they're told over and over again, they can't give them this info. It's confidential. Well, even the judge caught him out, saying, why is there 5 different lawsuits rather than one lawsuit, and he's like, well, there's these little nuances. So but he does this because he's a vexatious litigant. This is current where you could monitor him. He has a court tomorrow on one of these cases. There's 5. He's also has current cases going against the Jane Doe victims of Danny Masterson. They are going against to try to torture and destroy these victims. Even 3 of their dogs got killed of these Jane Does because they're trying to get Danny Masterson out. It's so disgusting, and it's live currently going on in LA. And I'm the one that the first caller was talking about. I was in there. I have my press credentials. I'm there just watching these cases because I report on them. And he's leaving. He's upset because I'm in a wheelchair. I was where they told me to sit, and his big bag, he couldn't just go around. He would have to turn it around. Instead of doing that, he rams into me and it does it again. And he, with this anger in my face, he's very upset with me. Mind you, they put me in their magazines, all this stuff, because they think I'm doing this out of like a religious bigotry, which is wrong. I care about the victims who are anyone in Scientology. I want to help all of them, anyone. But he's so angry, and then he gets out, and then and I can't even figure out that they won't take a complaint there. They say they don't take complaints at the sheriff there. And so the whole system is confusing. There should be a clean way. If you are assaulted in a courtroom in America, it should be very easy to figure out how to file the complaint. I want to file a complaint with the bar on him for hitting me.
Thank you. Your time has concluded. Chair, I just would like to confirm that there are no in-person public commenters at the San Francisco location.
No, there are not.
Okay, that concludes all of the public commenters that we have.
All right, thank you. With that, we'll close public comment. Next, there is no chair's report. Let's move on to open session minutes. Approval of the March 27th, 2026 open session minutes. Are there any corrections or modifications?
There are none.
If not, maybe a motion and a second.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Thank you. Vote, please.
I'm sorry, who was the second?
Trustee
you.
Good.
Trustee Good,
Oh, yes.
trustee Huser,
Yes, I made the motion.
is your vote yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Cisneros,
Yes.
with 3 ayes and 0 nays, the motion passes.
All right. We'll now move to closed session pursuant to Government Section Code 11126, Subdivision E2A. The board will reconvene in open session to announce any reportable action from closed session. We'll take a short break after completion of closed session and return to open session, hopefully by approximately 1 p.m. With that, we'll switch over. Thanks, everyone. recording and then we'll close it out.
We are now live and recording.
Thank you again. Hello, everyone. The Board of Trustees meeting has returned from closed session. There are no reportable items, and with that, we'll adjourn this meeting. Thanks very much.